All right, hello Kendall, how you doing today?
Hi, good. How about you?
Good. So my name is Anna. We'll be going over a 24-hour recall just to better assess what kind of foods you're eating,
Okay.
to figure out how much you're eating of each of them. So we're first going to get started just by making a brief list of the foods that you've eaten from the beginning of the day in the morning to the end of the day at the end yesterday.
Okay.
So everything that you've eaten from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. yesterday.
Got it.
So we're first going to start off with your breakfast. Can you tell me more about what you ate yesterday for breakfast?
Yesterday for breakfast, I had rice cakes with peanut butter.
Okay. What else did you eat?
Some of the rice cakes had jelly on them,
Okay.
and then some of them had banana.
All right. Can you remember anything else that you ate yesterday during breakfast?
And some had honey on them,
Okay.
and that was it.
Okay. Anything in between breakfast and lunch?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. How about for lunch? What did you eat for lunch?
For lunch, I had egg tacos.
Okay. Can you talk about more what was inside of the tacos?
They had eggs, cheese, avocado on a wrap.
Okay. Was it a tortilla wrap? Was it a flour wrap?
It's a gluten-free wrap.
Okay. All right. Did you have anything in between lunch and dinner?
After lunch, I had a cookie.
Okay. And how about any drinks? Did you have anything besides water yesterday? Even coffee or tea?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know that's weird.
Wow. Okay. So how about for dinner? What did you start your dinner with?
What did I have for dinner? Oh, I had mac and cheese with broccoli.
Yum. Okay. Mac and cheese and broccoli. Anything else that you remember eating for dinner?
No, but I had dessert.
Okay. What did you have for dessert?
More cookies.
Okay.
With ice cream and a glass of almond milk.
So now we're going to go into some foods that you might have forgotten. So can you remember anything? I know you said you didn't have anything besides water, but were there any kinds of toppings that you put on top of anything? Any sprinkles? Any extra chocolate anywhere that was squeezed throughout the day?
Yes. Should we start at breakfast?
Yeah, let's start at breakfast and we'll work our way down.
Okay, so breakfast, there was honey drizzled on the breakfast and cinnamon and sea salt.
Okay. Cinnamon, sea salt.
Oh, and I did in the morning I drank warm lemon water
Okay.
before breakfast.
Okay. And for lunch, so I know you mentioned you had egg tacos, which had eggs, cheese, avocados, and then a gluten-free wrap. Any other toppings in there? Any additional seasonings or anything you can remember?
Just salt and pepper. The cheese
Okay.
was vegan cheese. The wraps were made out of quinoa flour.
Okay.
Did I mention hot sauce?
Hot sauce, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay. And anything with your cookie, any beverage or milk, the first cookie that you had in between lunch and dinner?
Frozen out of the freezer.
Okay,
And
frozen.
Those were gluten-free cookies that I had baked the night before.
Okay. And how about for dinner? Anything else? You said you mentioned macaroni and cheese and broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any kinds of breadcrumbs on top of the mac and cheese?
No, in the so it was, I don't know if you know the brand, Bonza mac and cheese, so it's made of chickpea noodles.
Okay.
And I added the cheese packet that they provide, and then I also added some additional butter
Okay.
and a splash of almond milk.
Okay.
And the broccoli was frozen.
Okay. Frozen broccoli. Now you also mentioned that you had cookies, ice cream, and then almond milk.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that you ate in between or with that?
Same cookies. The ice cream was cashew-based ice cream.
Okay.
And I think that was everything that I ate. I'm trying to remember if I had any tea, because sometimes I do, I didn't.
Okay, so now I want you to think about some snack items that you may have forgotten. So I know you talked about different things throughout your day that you might have forgotten when you first mentioned it, but so you didn't have any coffee or tea or any soft drinks, no milk besides the almond milk. Did you have any beer, wine, or cocktails?
Nope.
Okay. How about any pieces of chocolate, any candy? I know you mentioned that you had ice cream and then you had cookies.
I did not have chocolate yesterday. I just had the cookies.
Okay. Any handfuls of chips or crackers or popcorn, nuts?
Not yesterday, no.
Okay. How about any fruits, vegetables, or cheese? Besides what you already mentioned.
Besides the banana at breakfast and the broccoli, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we covered everything.
All right. Is anything else you can remember eating?
No.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay. Now we're going to go through the timing of each food. So I know you mentioned that you had foods for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks.
Okay.
But we're really going to try and focus on the exact timing if you can remember.
Okay.
So what time did you first drink your lemon water? I know you said you mentioned that you drank that first.
Yesterday, I would say around 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
in the morning.
And now how about the rice cakes and peanut butter?
That was after my workout around like 9:45.
At 9:45. Okay. So you had rice cakes and peanut butter at 9:45. And when did you eat the jelly and or the banana? If
That
at
was
the same
all
time?
on the rice cakes.
Oh, okay. The jelly and the peanut butter. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That was at 9:45. And then when did you eat? Did you put the banana on top of the rice cake
Yeah,
too? Okay.
half of it was on the side. I ate that while I was making it.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. So you had the rice cakes with peanut butter, jelly, and then banana at 9:45.
Yes.
Did you also sprinkle cinnamon on top that you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay. And sea salt?
Yep.
Okay. So you started with lemon water, and then the rice cakes with peanut butter, cinnamon, sea salt, jelly, and bananas at 9:45. Did you also drizzle honey on top of
Yes.
the rice cake? Okay.
I did lick the spoon.
Was that with the peanut butter on it?
Well, I did the peanut butter on the toast, and I licked it. Oh, some of the rice cakes I did half peanut butter and half almond butter.
Oh, okay. So we have almond butter in here too.
So I did half of the rice cakes with almond butter and jelly, half with peanut butter, banana, honey, cinnamon, sea salt. And anytime I put the nut butter on the rice cake, I licked it off the spoon. And anytime I did the honey, I licked that too.
Okay. All right.
And the jelly.
That's the best. Okay, so you had all that 9:45.
Yes.
All the spoonfuls.
Yes.
And then lemon water at 7:30.
Mhm.
Okay, so now moving on to the egg tacos that you mentioned. What
Okay.
time did you eat the egg tacos at?
I ate those around 1:30.
Okay. 1:30. And then the eggs, cheese, avocado, hot sauce, gluten-free, salt, pepper, all of that was in there. You ate
Mhm.
that at 1:30?
Yep.
Okay. At what time did you eat the cookie that was gluten-free?
Probably 1:45.
Okay, right after.
Right
love
after.
that. All right. And then you mentioned that you had macaroni and cheese. This was for your dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
At what time did you eat the macaroni and cheese and broccoli?
That was around 6:30.
Okay, you had all that at 6:30. And anything else you can remember? Anything jogging your memory?
I put chili flakes on the mac and cheese.
Okay. Ooh, good idea. You had chili flakes. And now for the cookies, the ice cream, and the almond milk, what time did you have all three of those?
Around 7.
Okay.
Pretty soon after dinner.
7 p.m. Okay, so just to make sure I'm correct, you started with lemon water at 7:30. You then had your rice cakes, peanut butter, jelly, banana, and almond butter, half and half at 9:45 a.m.
Yep.
You then ate your egg tacos at 1:30 p.m. for lunch,
Mm-hmm.
followed after with a gluten-free cookie at 1:45.
Yep.
And then for dinner, around 6:30, you had your macaroni and cheese with broccoli. And then at 7 o'clock, you had cookies, your ice cream, which was cashew ice cream, and then almond milk.
Correct.
Is that all correct?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So now we're gonna go through, I know you talked a little bit about how much of each that you ate,
Okay.
but we're gonna go through, if you can remember, starting from the very beginning, how much lemon water did you drink yesterday?
Just like one mugful.
How much is one mugful? 6 ounces, 8 ounces?
Probably 8 ounces.
Okay,
And I drank throughout the day a gallon of water.
okay,
I fill up my 32-ounce water bottle 4 times.
okay, good job. So 1 mug for 8 ounces. Alrighty, and then for your rice cakes, how many rice cakes did you eat, or did you just eat one?
There were 4 rice cake thins.
Okay. So you had 4 of those. And then you mentioned that you had half almond butter and then half peanut butter. So how much almond butter do you think you had on half of the rice cake?
I would say I probably put maybe a little less than a tablespoon on each. So I probably had like 2 tablespoons of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter total.
Okay. So 1 tablespoon of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter.
Nope, 2 of both.
Oh, 2 of both. Okay.
Yeah.
2
So
tablespoons
each
of-
rice cake probably had a tablespoon.
Got it. Okay. Okay, because there was 4 of them. Alrighty.
Yeah.
And then how much jelly do you think you had?
Probably only a tablespoon.
1
I
tablespoon.
put a little bit on top of the rice cakes with the almond butter.
Okay. And then you mentioned you had half the banana first, and then the other half
Yeah.
on top of it. So you had 1 full banana.
Yep.
Do you know how big the banana was? Was it a small banana?
It was a
medium.
It was a small banana.
Okay. And for the honey, how much honey do you think you had? I know you said you drizzled it on top. Would you say it was
half a teaspoon?
Okay. And then for the cinnamon and the sea salt, was it a significant amount of cinnamon and sea salt? or
Just a sprinkle.
Okay. Now for the egg tacos, which had eggs, cheese, avocado, and then the gluten-free wrap, how many eggs do you think were in the egg tacos? If you could
I
gauge.
used 3.
Okay. So you cooked this yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You had 3 eggs. And do you remember how much cheese or avocado you put in there?
I probably put a 1/4 cup of the dairy-free cheese,
Okay.
half of an
dairy-free.
avocado.
Okay. And then was it a small gluten-free wrap, large gluten-free wrap,
I would say medium.
medium? And you only had 1, correct?
2.
2, okay. And for the gluten-free cookie that you followed after that, how big was the gluten-free cookie? Was it like a fistful?
Small. Like a silver dollar?
Okay. Did you have just 1 of those, 2 of those?
Just 1.
Just 1? All right. And now for the macaroni and cheese, how much would you say that you had of macaroni and cheese? If you could put it into
My
a
bowl
comparison.
with the broccoli. So the broccoli was in the mac and cheese.
Okay.
I would say 2 cups total of everything.
2 cups.
Yeah.
Okay. And that included, you said you put chili flakes, it was made of chickpeas, and then butter and almond milk. Do you remember how much butter you added and almond milk?
In the whole pot, probably 2 tablespoons. So there was probably a little less than 1 in my portion.
So 1 tablespoon of butter?
2 tablespoons in the whole dish, like I did
Okay.
it all at once. And then with what I took out, maybe a little less than 1 tablespoon.
Okay. And then for the almond milk, how much do you think you added in total? And then what would you have placed that in comparison to your meal?
I probably only added a splash, so that's probably pretty insignificant.
Okay. All right. I'll put like a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for the cookie. Did you have 1 cookie, 2 cookies?
2.
2. And these are the same size as the ones you had earlier, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then for the cashew ice cream, how much do you think you had of this ice cream?
Probably half a cup,
Okay.
maybe a bit more, maybe 2/3.
Okay. Half a cup or 2/3. And for the almond milk, how much almond milk do you think you had?
A cup.
Okay. Okay. That sounds like a great day. Now I'm hungry. Is there anything else? I know we went through a lot of our food in detail. Anything else you can remember, starting from breakfast all the way to dinner? No snacks, no extra drinks.
No, I think we got everything.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you very much, Kendall.
You're welcome.